I was raised in this violent God idea, and all it leads to is hate. It always gets off the rails, and it always never leads where they say it's going to lead to. And it always leads into, we got to hate this person, or we got to hate this group. And people come up with deflection, like hate. Well, we hate the sin and hate the sinner. I mean, hate the sin and love the sinner. That's deflection a lot of times, because you only bring that up into, you know what? And you only apply it to certain groups. You cherry pick it. And you can't do that. If you're going to be, this was the whole point of John 8. Jesus was like, man, if you're going to take a stand against sin and punishment and wrath and violence, let's do it. But you're going to realize every one of you are going to be a victim of that violence. Every one of you are going to get burned. What was he saying? God's not like that. Humans are like that. Humans like to be petty and judgmental, see the lower self. Humans like to condemn people. Humans like to, and why? Because it feeds our ego. That's why I don't subscribe to preachers being like, man, I'm going to call out sin. I'm going to call out sin. I'm going to call out sin. Okay, well, let's start with you first, and you getting honest in front of your congregation, and you talk about all the sin issues you have in your life. But you're never going to do that. You're never going to do that. But you're going to build a platform that you can exploit money from your congregation through fear by condemning them. See, that's what I'm not going to do and sign up for. That's the game. That's the church game, to build power, to build brand, to build people in seats, and to make sure we get money and power, all in the false name of Jesus. And that's what most churches' brands are built off of and built for. But it always leads to hypocrisy, is why I'm doubling down about this so hard.